Hello, my name is Milen Christoph and I'm Bulgarian litigation lawyer with over 20 years of legal experience. Today I want to talk to you about Bulgarian limited companies and how you can make one. There are two main reasons why a foreigner wants to open a limited company in Bulgaria. The first and the most common one is to buy a local property. If you're not European resident, then you're required to have a Bulgarian company so you can own a land. If you only want to buy an apartment, for example, then you don't need a limited company. However, if you want to buy a house with a land plot, then you do need a limited company to buy it. The second main reason is taxation, because Bulgaria has one of the lowest taxes for corporation tax. That's only 10% flat. The first thing to choose when you open a limited company in Bulgaria is the name. The name has to be unique and it doesn't have to match anything registered before. You have to have in mind that the company names in Bulgaria are written in Cyrillic letters, so it has to be either translated or transliterated. The benefit of that is if you have a not so unique name, you can actually tweak it in the Bulgarian letters so that it is still the same. However, it's written in a different ways in Bulgarian. So here are a few examples. Say your company name is Profitable Company Limited. These are three ways you can write. You can see there is a play with the letters, but it's still, if read by a Bulgarian, it will be the same name. The second thing you have to have in mind is the company registered address. So if you're not a resident in Bulgaria, then you either have to pick a service as a virtual offices or you have to buy something or rent something so you can register the company there. It's much easier if you're a resident in Bulgaria because you can just use your home address as a company business address. If you're not a resident and you have to choose a virtual office, the prices for the virtual offices who provide business address services are in terms of around 60, 70 euro a month, and this price is payable annually. It is extremely important your business address is supervised because your company will receive official correspondence on that address. And if no one's picking up your mail, then your company might get in trouble for not answering the authorities. The third most important thing is your company bank account. Before you open a company, the registry agency will require you to open a capital contribution bank account. This is a special account where you deposit your capital and you can't use it for anything else except for opening the company. Later, after you open the company, you can convert that bank account into a business current account and use it as operational account for your normal business. Here is one important thing. The banks don't like clients who are not residents of Bulgaria. And why is that? That's because the AML policy, that's the anti-money laundering policy. The banks in general, they don't like people who don't live in the country they are operating. So they will try to extract as much information about you as they can. And the most important thing is you will need probably your social insurance number when you apply for a bank account. So have that ready when you're in the offices. But don't get me wrong, they will open the bank account for you. It just they will ask a lot of questions and most probably they will ask for your social insurance number from the country of your residence. And if you don't provide that, they will refuse the bank account. But if you do provide that, they will open it within few days. Also, you have to be prepared for a bit higher fee for processing of your documents because they all have it in their tariffs and you can have a look at that. I have done a simple research on the three of the biggest banks in Bulgaria, so here are the results. So Unicredit Bull Bank will charge you 700 leva or 357 euros just to process your application. DSK Bank will charge you roughly the same amount. UBB Bank or United Bulgarian Bank will also charge you 700 leva. Finally, when you open the bank account, you have to deposit the capital in it. You can do it either by depositing cash in the bank branch, or you can do it by transferring the capital from another bank account you have. The next step is going to a notary public and certifying a document called specimen of signature. This document basically says that in your capacity of director of the company, you will be signed as follows, and you basically sign on that document, and it will serve as an evidence of your signature to all third parties, either the government or anyone who wants to sign a contract with you. They can just go online and compare your signature of the contract with this specimen of the signature. The certification of this document can happen either in Bulgaria, when you go to a local notary public and bring a translator with you, if you don't speak or write Bulgarian, obviously, or if you're outside Bulgaria, you can go to the nearest Bulgarian embassy or nearest Bulgarian consular service, and you can ask them to certify or witness your signature basically there. And there is a third option, which is a bit more expensive, but it will serve you okay if you are in a country where there's no Bulgarian embassy, and that's using a local notary public or solicitor, and then ask them to send that certified document to have it apostilled. It's basically a way of legalization of a document which can be used in another country. So these are the three types of certification processes you can use to get this specimen of signature certified. And the final step is actually submitting the application to the company's register. So you can do it either yourself, or you can ask whoever made the documents for you. It's either your solicitor, your accountant, or agent, and they can submit that on your behalf online, or again in person in the offices of the company's register. After submission, it takes usually about 3-4 days for the new company to be registered, and you can start operating. One thing you should know as well is when you do the final step of registration, the company's register asks you if you want to do a VAT registration as well. So you can apply at that step, and within a couple of days, you will have the company registered and with VAT number. So if you want to know more details about the company registration process, just let me know in the comments. All right, that's all for now. Thank you. Bye-bye.